Hello, and welcome to Easy English Stories. I am glad you are here. Today, I have a gentle story for you. It is about a woman, an old coat, and a small key that does not belong to her. The story is easy to follow. The words are simple, and the story is slow. You can just listen, or you can listen and read along with the words on the screen. This story is at level A2 to B1. So get comfortable, take a slow breath, and let's begin. The story is called The Lost Key. It was a grey afternoon in autumn. Anna walked past a small second-hand shop, and she stopped. In the window, there was a coat. It was a soft, grey wool coat, warm and simple, and it was not expensive. Anna went inside and tried it on. It fit her well. She liked it very much, so she bought it. Outside, the wind was cold. Anna put her hands into the coat pockets to keep them warm. In the right pocket, she felt something hard and cold. She took it out. It was a key. It was an old brass key, heavy and worn, with a small ring at the top. It was not her key. Whose key is this? She thought. And what does it open? Anna went back into the shop. "Excuse me," she said to the old man behind the counter. "I found this key in the coat. It is not mine." The man looked at the key over his glasses. He turned it slowly in his fingers. "I don't know," he said kindly. "People bring me many old things. I don't always know where they come from." Then he looked again. "Wait," he said. He reached into the same pocket and found a small piece of paper. It was folded and soft, and the writing was faded. Anna could read only two words. Linden Street. "Linden Street," said the old man. "That is on the other side of town, near the river. Old houses, old gardens." Anna thanked him. She held the key tight. Now she had a place to start. But first, Anna was not sure. Maybe the key was nothing. Maybe it opened an old door in her own building. That evening she tried it. She went down to the front door of her building. The key did not fit. She tried the door to the cellar. It did not fit. She tried the little door to the bins in the yard. It did not fit either. The key was too old, and her building was too new. Anna sat down on the stairs and looked at the key in her hand. It was clearly made for an old lock, a lock from many years ago. "You are not from here," she said softly to the key. "You want to go home. All right. Tomorrow, we go to Linden Street." The next morning was bright and cool. On her way, Anna stopped at the baker's shop for a warm roll. "Do you know Linden Street?" she asked the baker. "Of course," the baker said. "Go over the old bridge, past the market, and keep walking up the hill. Linden Street is a small, quiet street. There are big trees and old gardens. You will know it by the trees." Anna smiled and thanked her. She ate her warm roll as she walked. The town was slow and calm in the morning light. Leaves fell from the trees, red and gold, and turned in the wind. Somewhere across town, a door was waiting for her key. She just did not know which one yet. Anna walked over the old stone bridge. Below her, the river was grey and quiet. She walked past the market, where people were setting up their stalls. She walked up the hill, and the streets became older and narrower. The houses had small gardens behind low walls. And then she saw the trees, tall linden trees, almost bare now, standing along a quiet street. A small sign on the wall said, "Linden Street." Anna's heart beat a little faster. She took out the key. "We are here," she said. But Linden Street was long, and there were many houses and many gates. Which one did the key open? She would have to try them, one by one. Anna started at the first house. There was a green garden gate in the wall. She put the key in the lock. It did not turn. She tried the next gate. Nothing. She tried a third and a fourth. Some locks were too new. Some were too small. A woman watched her from a window, and Anna felt a little shy, but she kept going. Then she came to a small house near the end of the street. The garden gate was old and green, with the paint coming off, and the wood was soft with age. Anna put the key in the lock. She turned it slowly, and click, the lock opened. The gate opened. Anna stood very still. She had found it. This was the door. Behind the gate was a garden. It was a beautiful autumn garden. There were late roses, still pink and soft, and an old apple tree, and leaves all over the grass. At the end of the path was the small house. Before Anna could knock, the front door opened. An old woman stood there in a warm cardigan, her hands resting on the door. "Hello," Anna said gently. "I am sorry to come like this. I found a coat, and in the pocket there was this key." She held it out. The old woman looked at the key for a long moment. Then she took it, slowly, in her wrinkled hands. "This was my husband's key," she said quietly. "He made this gate himself. He loved this garden. He passed away in the spring, and I gave his things to the shop. I did not know the key was still in the coat. I looked for it everywhere." She looked at the garden, and then at Anna, and she smiled. "Thank you," she said. "Will you come in? The roses are still out, and I will make some tea." And Anna, warm inside, said yes. And so the key came home. Sometimes a small thing can bring two strangers together. It can be an old key, a warm coat, or a quiet street. I hope you enjoyed this story. If you understood it, that is wonderful. If some parts were hard, don't worry. You can listen again, slowly. There are a few simple questions in the description, so you can check what you remember. If you like this story, please subscribe to Easy English Stories and stay a while. Next time, we have another gentle story, a baker who wakes up before the sun. Until then, take care, keep listening, and learn English, one story at a time.